Our story for this week is Philip Baptizes a Traveler, and it is found on page 294 in the Storybook Bible. And it's based on Acts chapter 8, verses 26 through 40. What do you do when you meet someone who's different from you? Philip once met a person who was different from him. He decided to get to know him better and tell him some good news. After Pentecost, many believers went to other countries. Philip went to Samaria and told the people there about God. He also healed people. Many in Samaria became believers. As Philip traveled from place to place, an angel said, "Go to the road that goes from Jerusalem to Gaza." An Ethiopian man was also traveling on that road. He was in charge of all the money for the Ethiopian queen. He was returning from Jerusalem, where he had been to worship. As he rode in his carriage, he was reading the scroll of the prophet Isaiah. The Holy Spirit said to Philip, "Catch up with the carriage." When Philip reached the carriage, he asked, "Do you know what you're reading?" "It's hard to understand without help," the Ethiopian man answered. "Can you help me?" Philip got into the carriage. They read the scroll of Isaiah together. They read about the one God will send. They read about this man would be treated badly and killed. The Ethiopian man asked, "Is Isaiah talking about himself or someone else?" Philip told him about Jesus, how he lived and how he died. The Ethiopian learned the good news of how Jesus wanted people to live with others. Philip also wanted him to know how Jesus came back to life. The Ethiopian man was excited about this good news. As they were talking, the carriage passed by some water. "Can I be baptized?" the Ethiopian man asked Philip. The Ethiopian ordered the carriage to stop. The two men got out and walked to the water. Philip baptized the Ethiopian man. As soon as they stepped out of the water, God's Spirit took Philip to another place where he preached about Jesus. The Ethiopian went home and never saw Philip again. So our questions for this week are, when have you heard good news from someone you didn't know? Imagine that the Ethiopian man told the Queen of Ethiopia when he returned. Try drawing the different scenes in this story, or tear up pieces of colored paper and make a collage. Find someone you don't know well. What good news can you tell your new friend? I hope you get to hear some good news this week and know the good news that there's nothing you can do that will make God love you any less, and there's nothing you can do that will make God love you any more. Have a great week.